Fixed price agreements are dead for agile projects. Is it really? I don't know, but we do have to find new solutions.
Hello, I'm Agnes Kunkel, your host at Nego.coach. We make negotiation success easy. Our guest today is Mr. Shashank Jain. Mr. Jain is a dedicated IT insurance professional. He manages large, complex sales cycles, presenting to C-level executives and decision makers. As a senior leader in the financial services industry, he has a unique skill set in management, sales, and core insurance skills. His ability to engage with customers, build relationships, and negotiate large, complex business deals is highly valued with his business partners in the financial services industry. He is highly experienced in Agile software contracts. Welcome, Mr. Jain.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you. Why are Agile software projects so special, Mr. Jain?
Across all the industries right now, they are really looking at exploring how they can now survive post-coronavirus. And therefore, agile projects to solve the customer needs and the pain points are going to be playing a very important role. And therefore, agile software projects have been more relevant now than ever before, because everyone has to survive, especially in these times when the workforce is going to be working remote, the customers are remote. How do you confront this new world after coronavirus? And therefore, the focus is more from all the stakeholders across the key software projects and how to deliver that in these times. So I find that phenomenon very interesting and exciting.
What does this mean for the negotiations?
Well, agile software projects have changed a lot for negotiating software projects. In former times, procurement always wanted to go for fixed price projects to keep the budget under control and obviously to have fixed timelines. This is no longer possible, especially when you have an agile way of working, because business requirements can change sometimes during the course of the project. There have been situations where even new requirements can take over the priority. I have also seen in my experience that even the customer doesn't know sometimes right in the beginning of the project that any unplanned activities might come during the sprint planning. There have been also situations where the deliverables of one team has impacted the deliverables and the efforts of the another team. In these kind of situations, you have two options. Option one, if you want to stick to the fixed price, then there should be agreed set of clear requirements and KPIs approved upfront by both the parties, because this avoids miscommunication. Option two, if you want to be flexible on the requirements, then you have to be flexible with the budget, but obviously with the change management procedure. I can tell you from my experience that this has been the reason for many misunderstandings and unpleasant conversations between the customer and the software provider. So a lot of people ask me, how do we avoid these kind of confrontations? My answer is pretty simple. To avoid this and keep the customer happy, the focus here is to involve more and more stakeholders. And that's the key to the success, which simply means you have to invest more time in the project management and a clear communication across the board. This simply means you have to inform the customer about the costs that were involved, what features were accomplished during the sprint, how many issues we had during the course of the project. Do we fulfill all the KPIs as we agreed right in the beginning when we were negotiating the contract? What is the timeline left and how much budget is left? If we go across all these criteria across the board, inform all the stakeholders, customer will be upfront involved and he will be made aware of all the negotiations that we did right in the beginning. And therefore, in my point of view, negotiating agile software projects, you have to invest more time actually in describing the outcomes and the environments to keep everyone happy during the course of the project. And therefore, my response to your question is, in order to avoid all the misunderstandings, make sure that you invest more time in the clear project communication with the proper steering committee so that we don't come across any kind of issues afterwards, especially when you have negotiated a contract right in the beginning, when there were probably not so much clarity, which we have now at the end of the project.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jain. That was very, very helpful. I have many questions regarding Agile projects from procurement and from sales.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. Please follow us on LinkedIn or our website Nego.coach. Soon you will find there new episodes with great guests like Mr. Jain on body language, international negotiations and large negotiations. Any comments, any questions, please contact us at hello@nego.coach. Thank you and hope to see you soon on Nego.coach.